We're slowest man alive. We're more than rolls away.
7 a.m. and the sirens are a soundtrack now. The street below is organized chaos and I don't know how anybody moves it fast before they've had the time to stand inside a moment that was perfectly designed. Window seat, white cup, the steam curls up and fades. Outside they're all running through their pre-established grades, meeting first and deadline, then the lunch they'll eat too fast. I'm still standing at this window making the moment last. Slow motion morning, everything at half the speed. Not because I'm lazy, but because I choose to breathe. The suit is on, the posture straight, the mind is coming clear. Slow motion morning is the only kind worth having here. Slow motion morning in the city moving fast. Every second stretched out like it's designed to last. Sunlight on the lapel, coffee warming up my chest. Slow motion morning, I'm not running with the rest. Window full of golden light, the city down below. I'm the only one who stopped to watch the morning glow. Suit in silence, steaming sun, the ritual complete. Slow motion morning puts me back on my own feet, yeah. There's a version of this life where I was always late. Alarm ignored, tie crooked, stumbling through the gate. But somewhere between then and now I made a different choice. I built a morning ritual and gave myself a voice. Ironed the shirt the night before, laid the jacket out. Polished shoes until I see my own reflection without doubt. By the time the coffee's done, I've already become the sharpest version of myself beneath this morning sun, yeah. Slow motion morning, everything at half the speed. Not because I'm lazy, but because I choose to breathe. The suit is on, the posture straight, the mind is coming clear. Slow motion morning is the only kind worth having here. Slow motion morning in the city moving fast. Every second stretched out like it's designed to last. Sunlight on a lapel, coffee warming up my chest. Slow motion morning, I'm not running with the rest. Window full of golden light, the city down below. I'm the only one who stopped to watch the morning glow. Suit in silence, steaming sun, the ritual complete. Slow motion morning puts me back on my own feet. They say time is money, but I'm spending mine right here. Right here. On the view from this apartment in the atmosphere. Yeah, of a morning that won't come again exactly like this one. So I press it in the memory before the day's begun. Cup against my bottom lip, eyes out across the roofs. The city doesn't know me, but I have all the proof that the man who takes his morning slow arrives ahead of every rushing soul who skip the stillness out of dread. Yeah, slow motion morning in a city moving fast. Every second stretched out like it's designed to last. Sunlight on a lapel, coffee warming up my chest. Slow motion morning, I'm not running with the rest. Window full of golden light, the city down below. I'm the only one who stopped to watch the morning glow. Suit in silence, steaming sun, the ritual complete. Slow motion morning puts me back on my own feet. The suit is on, the cup is done. What the morning rolls away. But hey, wait. The suit is no. Before the morning rolls away. The suit is on, the cup is done. What the morning rolls away. But hey, wait. I'm the slowest man alive and I'm ready for the day.
The iron ran across the wool at 7 in the morning. Every crease a deliberate line without a single warning that the day would ask for less than everything I have. But I dressed for what I wanted, not for what I have. The sun found the window at exactly noon and fell across the table like it happened to the tune of something I was humming while I poured the afternoon. Press suit, warm sun, the coffee joining soon. Not a photograph, not a painting, just a man who chose to put his finest on a Tuesday and see how the afternoon goes. Press the suit before the sun comes, pour before it peaks. This is the kind of perfect that arrives in quiet week. Press suit, warm sun, coffee going slow. Three things making harmony in the afternoon glow. Every thread against my back, every ray across my hand. This is the life I built by learning how to stand. Still enough of beauty to come looking for me here. Press suit, warm sun, the afternoon is clear. Nothing engineered, nothing forced, the three things just align. Press suit, warm sun, and the coffee tastes like fine. The afternoon light does something different to the wool. Makes the charcoal warmer and the navy darker, full of a depth that morning light can never quite achieve. This is why I save the finest suit for afternoons. Believe that the fabric and the sunlight have an agreement made long before the tailor cut the pattern or was paid. The warm sun knows the press suit like an old collaborator, and the coffee ties the room the way the right song does it later. Not a photograph, not a painting, just a man who chose to put his finest on a Tuesday and see how the afternoon goes. Press the suit before the sun comes, pour before it peaks. This is the kind of perfect that arrives in quiet week. Press suit, warm sun, coffee going slow. Three things making harmony in the afternoon glow. Every thread thread against my back, every ray across my hand. This is the life I built by learning how to stand. Still enough for beauty to come looking for me here. Press suit, warm sun, the afternoon is clear. Nothing engineered, nothing forced, the three things just align. Press suit, warm sun, and the coffee tastes like fine. I used to think perfection meant the mountain and the summit, but perfection is this table on a Tuesday. And I've come to understand that ordinary things arranged with love become the moments that you carry when the larger moments numb. A press suit is a promise that I made the night before. The warm sun is the world returning what I've been waiting for, and the coffee is the bridge between the promise and the gift. Press suit, warm sun, the coffee gives the afternoon. Press suit, warm sun, coffee going slow. Three things making harmony in the afternoon glow. Every thread against my back, every ray across my hand. This is the life I built by learning how to stand. Still enough for beauty to come looking for me here. Press suit, warm sun, the afternoon is clear. Nothing engineered, nothing forced, the three things just align. Press suit, warm sun, and the coffee tastes like fine. And the coffee tastes like fine. And the coffee tastes like fine. The sun moves west, the suit stays pressed, the cup goes cold and still. But I'll do it all again tomorrow with the same unhurried will. One set left. One set left. One set left. One set left in the sand.
I used to count our footprints like they meant we'd always stay. Two lines running parallel from here all the way down to where the water turns from shallow into deep. Where you stopped and grabbed my arm and whispered, don't you sleep, don't fall asleep on this moment, don't you let it go. I said I won't, I promise, and I meant it to my soul. But promises are footprints, and the tide don't care for those. It swallows everything we build, and nobody ever knows. What if the sand remembers what the water washed away? What if somewhere underneath our footprints still two sets of footprints in the sand, walking side by side and hand in hand. Now there's only one set, heading back alone. Two sets of footprints in the sand, one belonged to you and one to me. Man, now I'm counting steps and trying to find my way back home. Just one set left. One set left. One set left in the sand. I'm afraid that I'll forget the details first. The way your heel pressed deep, the arch of your footprint curve. I used to tease you saying you walk too close to the shore. Now I'd give anything just to walk with you once more. Time is like the ocean, it don't stop for sentiment. It takes the good, the bad, the beautiful, and then it went. And I'm standing at the waterline, watching memories drown, trying to remember every step before they're gone. What if the sand remembers what the water washed away? What if somewhere underneath our footprints still two sets of footprints in the sand, walking side by side and hand in hand. Now there's only one set, heading back alone. Two sets of footprints in the sand, one belonged to you and one to me. Man, now I'm counting steps and trying to find my way back home. Just one set left. Just one set left. What? Just one set left. Scared of forgetting your face, scared of forgetting the weight of your steps, the sound of your laugh when the cold water hit, the specific kind of joy that I haven't found yet. Memories aren't photos, they blur at the edges. They fade with the tide and they crumble like ledges. But deep in the sand, somewhere under the sea, I know there's still proof that you once walked with me. Now I walk alone and I walk close to the water, like something in me wants to see to take me farther. I'll pass the brick out past where we used to stand, out to wherever you are now in whatever promised land. But the tide just keeps on pushing me back to the shore, back to one set of footprints, back to me wanting more. So I keep on walking forward though the path feels wrong, leaving just one set of footprints with a two-person sound. Sets of footprints in the sand, walking side by side and hand in hand. Now there's only one set, heading back alone. Two sets of footprints in the sand, one belonged to you and one to me. Man, now I'm counting steps and trying to find my way back home. Just one set left, just one set left, just one set left in the sand. Just one set left without your hand. The tide erased you, but I still feel you. Just one set left, just one set left.
Yo, if there was a soundtrack it would swell about right now. The kind of low piano thing that doesn't tell you how to feel, it just reminds you that the moment has a weight that arrives when you stop rushing and agree to simply wait. Suit buttoned at the third one, jacket open at the top. Espresso on the table that I haven't wanted to stop looking at, because the creamer makes a map I haven't read. And I'm thinking about nothing while I'm thinking about everything instead. One cup, one scene, the camera holds a shot, the city plays the background, and I'm giving all I got to the singular suspended afternoon that no one else can see. One cup, one scene, and that one scene is me. One cup, one scene, like a film nobody made. Sunlight through the awning, throwing patterns on the shade. Collar up and coffee down, and time has come to still. One cup, one scene, and the afternoon can fill every frame with something worth remembering tonight. One cup scene, and the composition's right. Suited up and settled in the golden window pane. One cup, one scene, I'll never live the scene again. The extras move around me and they don't know they're in it. Every person passing through is adding to the minute that I'm holding like a photograph I haven't taken yet. Suit against the whitewashed wall, the table, the parquet. A woman laughs 2 tables down, a pigeon takes the ledge. The espresso cup ceramic clicks against the edge of a saucer with a small spoon and a folded sugar square. This is cinema and I'm the man who happened to be there. One cup, one scene, the camera holds a shot, the city plays the background, and I'm giving all I got to the singular suspended afternoon that no one else can see. One cup, one scene, and that one scene is me. One cup, one scene, like a film nobody made. Sunlight through the awning, throwing patterns on the shade. Collar up and coffee down, and time has come to still. One cup, one scene, and the afternoon can fill every frame with something worth remembering tonight. One cup scene, and the composition's right. Suited up and settled in the golden window pane. One cup, one scene, I'll never live the scene again. The directors of the greatest films all knew about the pause. The held breath before the cut, the silence with no cause, except to let the audience feel the way to where they are. I learned it from an afternoon and not from any star. So I sit inside my pause scene, cup against my lip, and I let the moment direct me with this quiet grip. No action call, no cut required. The scene just breathes and stays. I found my cinematic life inside these slow cafe days. One cup, one scene, like a film nobody made. Sunlight through the awning, throwing patterns on the shade. Collar up and coffee down, and time has come to still. One cup, one scene, and the afternoon can fill every frame with something worth remembering tonight. One cup scene, and the composition's right. Suited up and settled in the golden window pane. One cup, one scene, I'll never live the scene again. The cup is empty now, the scene dissolves the street, but I'll be back tomorrow for another quiet feat. One cup, one scene, that's all a man needs to be complete. Oh, have me. In the morning, first thing that I check, little pixelated face, staring from the deck. Gotta feed it breakfast before I hit the door. Miss one meal and it's crying, wanting more. Smuggled in my jacket to the second floor class. Math test on the table, but my mind was on that glass. Screen so small, but the world inside was real. That responsibility was something you could feel. Named it after nobody, named it after me. Carried it like treasure through the hallways carefully. If it died at school, I would not survive a day. Ran the bathroom stalls just to make sure it's okay. 8 bits of life in my pocket every morning. Alarm would go off without any warning. This tiny little thing needed me to care, and I swear to God I was always there. Tamagotchi in my hand, world inside a shell. Feeding it and watching it under that little spell. Beep, 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 it's calling me across the classroom floor. 100,000 memories hiding in the store. Tamagotchi, you were my first responsibility. Teaching me that love means showing up consistently. Pocket full of life before the smartphones came. Nothing in this world has ever felt the same. Winter in the schoolyard, recess 40 minutes long. Huddled in the corner, making sure my pet was strong. Traded secret strategies with kids across the hall. Which food made it happy, how to level through it all. Weekend felt like freedom, but the pressure never stopped. Battery getting low and all my energy dropped. Mom said put it down and eat your dinner at the table, but that little creature had me tied up like a cable. Vacation was a crisis, didn't have a pause. Taking it to grandma's house just because. Every generation needed something they could raise. I raised pixels on a keychain in those golden days. 8 bits of life in my pocket every morning. Alarm would go off without any warning. This tiny little thing needed me to care, and I swear to God I was always there. Tamagotchi in my hand, world inside a shell. Feeding it and watching it under that little spell. Beep, 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 it's calling me across the classroom floor. 100,000 memories hiding in that store. Tamagotchi, you were my first responsibility. Teaching me that love means showing up consistently. Pocket full of light before the smartphones came. Nothing in this world has ever felt the same. And when it finally died one afternoon, I felt the silence like a pop balloon.
real love always finds a way back in. Now we carry phones with screens the size of books, still searching for that feeling in 1,000 different nooks. Notifications flood me every minute of the day, but nothing hits like beeping from a keychain far away. Grew up learning love means showing up on time, means sacrificing patience is the most important rhyme. That little leg-shaped plastic with the 3-button face taught me more than school did at a frightening pace. Tamagotchi in my hand, world inside a shell, feeding it and watching it under that little spell. Beep, beep, beeps calling me across the classroom floor. 100,000 memories hiding in that store. Tamagotchi, you were my first responsibility, teaching me that love means showing up consistently. Pocket full of life before the smartphones came. Nothing in this world has ever felt the same. Beep, 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 I still hear it in my sleep. Beep, 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 some promises run deep. Pocket full of yesterday, holding on to every memory. That tiny little creature gave the biggest part of me. Beep, beep, beep. That tiny little creature gave the biggest part of me. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, mommy, 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 mommy.
Yeah. Woke up early Saturday to lace them up correctly. Every buckle tightened up and checked precisely. Helmet on the handlebars because I never wore it. Rules were for the careful ones and I just ignored it. Hit the riverside and felt the freedom in my ankles. Weaving through the couples and the blankets and the candles. Speed was the religion and the pavement was the altar. Summer air was sacred and my confidence didn't falter. Racing friends for straightaways and leaning in the curves. Burning through the afternoon on barely any nerve. Fed on 17 times just to back up each time. Scraped knees with the tuition. Summer was the rhyme. Wheels on concrete sound like freedom to me. Wind in both directions, finally free. Bandages on Tuesday, battle scars to show we were young enough to fall and still grow. Rollerblades on Saturday, river running wide. Everything I ever wanted rolling by my side. Sunburned arms and knees that bled, still we carried on. And river in the afternoon before the day was gone. Rollerblades in summer heat and nowhere else to be. Just the wheels, the wind, the water and the feeling of free. Never had a care that lasted longer than the ride. Rolling down that riverside, nowhere left to hide. Rented pairs were never good, you needed your own set. Begged my parents 3-4 months and haven't stopped just yet. Finally Christmas morning with the box beneath the tree. Tore the wrapping off like something set a prisoner free. Practiced in the parking lot of the apartment building. Every circle tight of confidence was building. Learned to break by running in the walls of metal posts. That's the kind of education nobody ever boasts. Weekend warriors flooding every path and lane. Fair weather enthusiasts who disappeared with rain. We stayed through the drizzle and the gray October sky. Rollerblades were not a phase for us, we wondered why. Wheels on concrete sound like freedom to me. Wind in both directions, finally free. Bandages on Tuesday, battle scars to show we were young enough to fall and still grow. Rollerblades on Saturday, river running wide. Everything I ever wanted rolling by my side. Sunburned arms and knees that bled, still we carried on. And river in the afternoon before the day was gone. Rollerblades in summer heat and nowhere else to be. Just the wheels, the wind, the water and the feeling of free. Never had a care that lasted longer than the ride. Rolling down that riverside, nowhere left to hide. And when they put me in a cast for 6 full weeks, I sat beside the window hearing concrete speak. Watched the other kids roll by my building every day. Counted down the hours until I could play. Grew up, swapped the blades for cars and subway cars. Left the riverside behind for offices and yards. But something in my muscle memory still knows the lean. The way your body angles into spaces in between. Every kid deserves a Saturday that moves this fast. A pair of wheels to make the ordinary last. Concrete was a canvas and no bruises were the proof. Living on the riverside beneath an open roof. Rollerblades on Saturday, river running wide. Everything I ever wanted rolling by my side. Sunburned arms and knees that bled, still we carried on. And river in the afternoon before the day was gone. Rollerblades in summer heat and nowhere else to be. Just the wheels, the wind, the water and the feeling of free. Never had a care that lasted longer than the ride. Rolling down that riverside, nowhere left to hide. Wheels on the concrete, Saturday sun. River never ending, we were never done. Lace them up and roll away from everything you know. Let the pavement carry you wherever you need to go.
Yo, check 'em out. Yo. It's
I reported satisfactions taken at the corner where the pace. Success is not the summit and the summit's not the end. The gentleman learned that somewhere on the journey round the bend, where the road flattens out and the view opens wide, and you stop because the stopping is the whole point of the ride. Jacket catching the warm sun on a late November day. Coffee just acquired from the cart around the way. Standing at the corner where the city makes its case for being beautiful and cold and moving at this pace. The gentleman's pause, not retirement. It's not defeat, it's the space between two chapters where the narrative gets neat, where the man who's been becoming takes a breath and sees how far the road has gone beneath his well-appointed crease. The gentleman's pause, the coffee in his hand, the morning laying golden on this unremarkable land. Suit as the punctuation on the sentence of his life, not the ending and I started somewhere between the strife and the ease that comes to those who walk the longer miles. The gentleman's pause is measured out in smiles and in quiet satisfactions taken at the corner of the day. The gentleman's pause is how the gentleman says okay. He's not young enough to hustle and not old enough to rest. He's exactly at the altitude where living is expressed, most fully, most precisely, most completely as a fact. The suit fits like always fit because he never gave it back. This version of himself that knew before the knowing came that the pause was where the meaning was, not in the game of acquisition and advancement and the climbing of the ranks. The gentleman's pause is how he gives the morning thanks. The gentleman's pause, not retirement, it's not defeat, it's the space between two chapters where the narrative gets neat, where the man who's been becoming takes a breath and sees how far the road has gone beneath his well-appointed crease. The gentleman's pause, the coffee in his hand, the morning laying golden on this unremarkable land. Suit has the punctuation on the sentence of his life, not the ending and I started somewhere between the strife and the ease that comes to those who walk the longer miles. The gentleman's pause is measured out in smiles and in quiet satisfactions taken at the corner of the day. The gentleman's pause is how the gentleman says okay. You earn the pause, you don't just take it. That's the distinction between the man who stops and rests and approaches his extinction, and the gentleman who pauses with full knowledge of the road, who set the cup down knowing what it cost him to have showed up to every morning that preceded this one here. The gentleman's pause is the distillation of his years into the single intersection. This November, this warm cup, the pause that makes the whole thing worth the standing up. The gentleman's pause, the coffee in his hand, the morning laying golden on this unremarkable land. Suit has the punctuation on the sentence of his life, not the ending and I started somewhere between the strife and the ease that comes to those who walk the longer miles. The gentleman's pause is measured out in smiles and in quiet satisfactions taken at the corner of the day. The gentleman's pause is how the gentleman says okay. The pause ends the way all pauses do, with the next step taken slow. The gentleman moves forward, but he carries what the pauses know, that the man who stops to feel it is the man who gets to go. Yeah. Woo. Go. Yeah. They're out here buying logo shirts. What's worse is thinking that's what flex means. Be scenes of people covered head to toe, and logos make me appreciate vintage more. At my core, I value rarity over branding, understanding that true luxury is scarcity. Honestly, a vintage piece is more exclusive, obtrusive of logo screaming for attention. This pension for subtle flex is my approach. Can't coach someone to understand vintage value. Vintage over designer, that's facts. My stacks go to pieces with real history. Vintage over designer, choosing rare. I swear that logo flex is boring now. Somehow people think brand names equal style. All the while I'm rocking pieces you can't buy. This fly. Vintage over designer, that's fly. Vintage up beats any logo. Yeah, vintage over designer, that's fly. Vintage look beats any logo. I know that exclusivity is real. How I feel about designers changed completely, this sweetly. Ironic twist that vintage wins these sins of overconsumption I reject. Hey, yeah, your Supreme Box logo played out, no doubt. That limited doesn't mean much when such a large quantity exists. My wrist might not have designer watch, but I got vintage pieces worth much more in lore and story than your hype purchase. This verse dedicated to real collectors, these sectors of fashion that value substance, not just fronts of wealth through logo placement. This statement I'm making is anti-flex culture. What if we value craftsmanship? This ship of logo obsession would sink. I think that vintage offers more value. This true appreciation for quality. Honestly, designer brands are overrated. We waited too long to call out this flex. What's next is vintage becoming the move. I'll prove that rarity beats logo always. These days I'm focused on pieces with soul. Found a vintage leather jacket, no brackets of brand names, just pure quality.
honestly, it's better than any Gucci. They try to convince us logo means luxury, but actually, vintage craftsmanship is superior. Just clear a vision of what flex should be. Finally, I'm free from logo obsession. This lesson learned through vintage collecting. Vintage over designer, choosing rare. I swear that logo flex is boring now. People think brand names equal style. I'm rocking pieces you can't buy. Vintage over designer wins. These sins of logo obsession I avoid. Destroy the notion that brand equals flex. What's next? It's vintage appreciation growing. I'm showing that rare breeds logo every time.
Yeah. Clipped onto my waistband like a badge of connection. Checking between classes in a hurried inspection. Numbers meant a language only certain kids could speak for. 43 was everything I wanted for a week. Waiting for the vibration, sitting through the lesson. Heart rate jumping every time the pages send a blessing. Had to find a payphone, had to have the coins. That was how our generation made it. Social joints, quarter in the slot and then you dialed it back. Pressed against the cold receiver, tracking down the track. Busy signal man, you had to try again and wait. Standing in the rain outside the store, getting late. 10 digits couldn't hold the feeling. Numericals at hearts and meaning. Run to the payphone down the block, and every second felt like it would stop. Yeah. Pager on my hip, electric little heartbeat. Numbers forming sentences across the concrete. Line of kids behind a payphone, everybody waiting. This was how we loved each other, this was how we're making memories that ring inside me like a signal tone. Before the whole world fit inside a single phone. We wrote emotion in the digits, turn the numbers free. 4, 4, and 3 will always mean the world to me. Emergency codes for me after 3. Specific combinations only you and I can see. Built a private language with the buttons of a page. Felt like secret agents living chapter after chapter. Parents had no idea what the numbers signified. Whole relationship conducted on that backlit ride. Boyfriend, girlfriend status communicated purely through 7 digits each to it's delivered surely. Lost a signal in the subway, had to surface quick. Lungs full of cold air and fingers moving slick. Payphone on the corner with the scratch the metal door. Every conversation felt like something worth living for. 10 digits couldn't hold the feeling. Numeric codes at hearts and meaning. Run to the payphone down the block. Every second felt like it would stop. Yeah. Pager on my hip, electric little heartbeat. Numbers forming sentences across the concrete. Line of kids behind a payphone, everybody waiting. This was how we loved each other, this was how we're making memories that ring inside me like a signal tone. Before the whole world fit inside a single phone. We wrote emotion in the digits, turn the numbers free. 4, 4, 3 will always mean the world to me. And the anticipation of not knowing yet is something that this generation seems to forget. We waited and the waiting made it mean so much more. Every vibration was a knock upon the door. Yeah. Now I get the message before I wanna hear it. Notification drowning out the silence near it. Constant contact used to feel like wealth. Now I traded off for patience and it's help. Those payphone lines were lessons we were living through. Standing in the cold just to say I'm thinking of you. Pager generation learn to say it short and clean. Pack the whole emotion in the numbers in between. Pager on my hip, electric little heartbeat. Numbers forming sentences across the concrete. Line of kids behind a payphone, everybody waiting. This was how we loved each other, this was how we're making memories that ring inside me like a signal tone. Before the whole world fit inside a single phone. We wrote emotion in the digits, turn the numbers free. 4, 4, and 3 will always mean the world to me. 7 digits on a glowing little screen, saying more than anything I've ever seen. Walk for thee across the years and through the haze. I still feel the payphone cold on early winter days.
Yeah, in every dawn down. Yeah.
Okay, a long time when I did from my old.
Yeah.
That I hear what the full, moves out and crackle have a
always drink my coffee slower than the morning needs, because the last sip is a reckoning. A small one, but it bleeds into the knowledge that this version of the hour's almost through, and everything I felt like mine must be released on cue. Suit still straight, no rush to stand the last sip on its way. I'm building small resistance inside this afternoon today by slowing down the distance between now and when it's done. The last sip feels like something I can barely keep from coming. Don't rush the last sip, let it sit against the rim. The afternoon is ending and the light is going dim. Not dark, just shifting, go to rose. The day exhaling out. The last sip is the moment right before I have to go without.
The last sip never tastes like what the first one promised me. It tastes like something ending and a wish for it to be extended by another cup, but no, I let it land. The last sip of the afternoon, the cup still in my hand. Suit against the cooling air, the terrace winding down. The last sip is a quiet man refusing to leave town. Just one more minute, just one more look at what this was. The last sip is the jealous kind of morning that it does.
The baristas collecting cups from tables all around. The afternoon is wrapping up in the softer sound. The chairs being repositioned and the awning being drawn, and I'm still here in my suit with only coffee almost gone. One swallow left inside the cup, I've counted it, I think about 3 times already, and I haven't let it sink to the last place in my throat yet, cause once it does I know the tailored suit will have to leave the terrace in the glow. Don't rush the last sip, let it sit against the rim. The afternoon is ending and the light is going dim. Not dark, just shifting, go to rose. The day exhaling out, the last sip is the moment right before I have to go without.
The last sip never tastes like what the first one promised me. It tastes like something ending and a wish for it to be extended by another cup, but no, I let it land. The last sip of the afternoon, the cup still in my hand. Suit against the cooling air, the terrace winding down. The last sip is a quiet man refusing to leave town. Just one more minute, just one more look at what this was. The last sip is the jealous kind of morning that the does.
I've been thinking about the first sip and the last sip being the same. If you're present for the first one, there's no loser in the game, but the last sip always catches me regardless of the care I put into the savoring, because endings are still there whether you're prepared or not. The afternoon will close and the suited man will leave the terrace as the evening grows. So I made a peace with last sips and the melancholy pull. The last sip means it happened and the afternoon was full.
The last sip never tastes like what the first one promised me. It tastes like something ending and a wish for it to be extended by another cup, but no, I let it land. The last sip of the afternoon, the cup still in my hand. Suit against the cooling air, the terrace winding down. The last sip is a quiet man refusing to leave town. Just one more minute, just one more look at what this was. The last sip is the jealous kind of morning that it does. Kind of morning that it does. It does. Kind of morning that it does.
I drink it, now it's done, I set the cup down on the plate. I'll be back tomorrow at the same terrace at the same rate, chasing the first sip that will become the last sip. That's the fate, that's the fate.
Sitting in this cafe corner, this warmer spot for writing, I fight and just creating, debating every word. What's heard is just my headphones, these zones of isolation. Foundation of my craft was past is hesitation. Foundation of creation, the station of my grind. I'll find the perfect bar. What's scarred is my notebook, this look of concentration. Foundation of my art, I'll start another verse. What's worse is writer's block, but knocked out by the rain. Underground rapper, rain day, grinding this finding. The words, what's heard is just my vision, this mission of creation. Underground rapper, rain day, working, I lurking, just creating, debating every line. What's kind is this isolation? Foundation of my craft was past this hesitation. Foundation of creation, the station of my grind. I'll find the perfect bar. What's scarred is my notebook, this look of concentration. Foundation of my art, I'll start another verse. What's worse is nothing really, but really I'm just grinding. Beats playing in my headphones, these zones of inspiration. Foundation of my vision, this mission never stops. What's dropped is my defense, is just fences coming down. This town of underground was found, is pure expression, this session of creation. Foundation of my craft was past, is all the doubt was shouted. Is my truth, this proof inside the bars. What's scarred is my journey, this turning into art. What if rain stopped falling, this calling would diminish, but finish seems unlikely, so slightly I'm invested. What's tested is my craft, was past this hesitation. Foundation of creation, the station of my grind. I'll find the perfect words. What's heard is just my vision, this mission of expression. This session never ends, what sends is pure devotion. This notion of the craft, I was passing, still writing, not fighting, just creating, debating. Every word was heard is just my headphones, these zones of isolation. Foundation of my craft was past this hesitation. Foundation of creation, this station of my grind. I'll find the perfect bar. What's scarred is my notebook, this look of concentration. Foundation of my art, I'll start another verse. What's worse is nothing really. Underground rapper, rain day, working, I lurking, just creating, debating every line. What's kind is this isolation? Foundation of my craft, what's kind is this hesitation? Foundation of creation.
Chill cafe, pen in hand, beat searching. Understand, this is my grind. What's kind is rainy day. Underground rapper. What's captured is the craft. What's past is hesitation. Foundation of creation.
Yeah, okay, yeah, this is on. Yeah, this is on. Yeah, this is on. Yeah, okay, this is on.
Used to run downstairs with ease, but these days knees are talking. This walking down is painful, this grateful for elevators. These craters in my cartilage, this cartilage diminished. I finished with denying, is trying to stay young. What sprung is pure reality, finally free from youth. There's truth about my body, embodies all my fears. These years of wear and tear, I'll stare at the evidence, no pretense of denial. Knees don't listen, body speaks. These creaks of time passing, amassing every day. Knees don't listen anymore. What's stored is pure aging. I'm raging against time, but climb too many stairs. I swear my knees are old. What's told is pure reality. Hey. Finally free to admit I'm hit by middle age. The stage of life declining. I'm finding new normals, these formals of aging. Engaging with my limits. What's fitted is acceptance. No pretense anymore. Hey. Doctor says it's normal aging. This raging against youth. The truth about my body embodies all the signs. These lines of time showing this flowing into age. I'll gauge my limitations, these stations of decline. I'll find new ways forward, but toward what I don't know. This show of acceptance, no pretense anymore. What's more is understanding. This landing softly into age. What if knees work like before? This stored youth returning, but learning to accept. I've wrecked my own denial. This trial of aging shown. I've known this day would come. Everyone gets older. This boulder of reality, finally free to laugh. This path of losing youth. The truth about my body embodies middle age. Stairs are now my enemy. This tendency to creak, I'll speak about my knees like old friends who complain. Oh yeah, this strain of daily living, but giving up's not option. This adoption of new normal, this formal acceptance. No pretense anymore. What's more is understanding. This landing in the middle, this riddle of aging. Knees don't listen anymore. What's stored is pure aging. I'm raging against time, but climb too many stairs. I'll swear my knees are old. Stairs going down, knees complain. Body aging, feeling pain. This is my reality. Finally free to accept. I've wrecked my own denial. This trial of aging shown. I've known this day would come. Knees don't listen anymore. Yeah, yeah. Rain falling outside my window, this oh so perfect setting. Not getting any work, just lurking, peaceful stillness. The stillness disappears here, it's clear I'm truly resting. Not testing any limits, was given this permission. This mission is just being, I'm seeing rain cascading. Not fading is my focus, just notice of the sound. What's found is pure contentment, this anointed afternoon. What's moon is still far, but scarred by nothing here, yeah. Rain day, indoor, soul resting. Not testing any limits, was given this permission. This mission disappears, yeah. Rain day indoor, peaceful, this blissful state of being. I'm seeing rain outside.
Can't hide from the comfort, the suffer disappears here. It's clear I'm truly resting, not testing any limits. What's given is permission, this mission is just being. I'm seeing nothing urgent, what's turbulent is outside. Can't hide but I don't need, what's freed is my spirit. Can't hear it but I'm peaceful, 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 peaceful. Watching raindrops racing down. This town outside is busy, but dizzy I am not. What's called is pure serenity, finally free to rest. What's blessed is rain outside. Can't hide from the comfort, the suffer disappears here. It's clear I'm truly resting, not testing any limits. What's given is permission, this mission is just being. I'm seeing rain cascading, not fading is the peace, release from expectations. What if sun came out now, this vow of peace will break. But ache for rain continuing, this viewing is my healing. I'm feeling pure contentment this anointed afternoon. What's moon is still far, but scarred by nothing here. It's clear I needed this, what's bliss is rain outside. Can't hide from the comfort, the suffer disappears here. It's clear I'm truly resting, 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 resting. Hours passing, still raining, not draining, just observing. Deserving of this moment, component of my peace. Release from expectations, these stations disappear. It's clear I'm truly resting, not testing any limits. What's given is permission, this mission is just being. I'm seeing rain cascading, not fading is the peace. Release from all the chaos, just us, me, and the rain. Rain, 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 yeah. Rain day indoor, peaceful, this blissful state of being. I'm seeing rain outside. Can't hide from the comfort, the suffer disappears here. Rain day indoor, peaceful, this blissful state of being. I'm seeing rain outside. Can't hide from the comfort, the suffer disappears here. Rain outside, cozy and no agenda, let it begin. This is my sanctuary, this very moment sacred. Rain outside, cozy and no agenda, let it begin. This is my sanctuary, this very moment sacred. Yeah, rain day, indoor. What's stored is pure peace, release from expectations. Rain day, indoor. What's stored is pure peace, release from expectations. These stations disappear.
There's a kind of man the evening light was made to find. Unhurried and unworried with a quietly settled mind. Jacket on his shoulders like the sunset made it there. Threads of wool in afternoon becoming something rare. I'm not heading anywhere that needs me to be fast. I'm standing in the golden hour making sure it lasts. The buildings throw the shadows long across the stone, but right here in the square of light I'm perfectly at home. Golden hour hits different when you earn the right to stand still enough to feel it landing. Warm across your hand, no agenda in my pocket, no clock that I obey. Just the light and the lapel and the elegance of the day, yeah. Golden hour gentlemen, unhurried and refined. The afternoon is golden, but the gold is in my mind. Suit illuminated by the 4 p.m. descent. Every ray a reminder that I know where the time went. Golden hour gentlemen, don't need to make a move. Standing in the warm light is enough to prove that a man who wears his patience like a fabric on his back. It's the golden hour every time, it doesn't cut the black. People finishing their coffees, gathering their things, rushing toward the evening and whatever that brings. But I found a spot the light lands on at exactly 4, and I've been standing here for 20 minutes, maybe more. The shadow of the lamppost draws a line across my shoes. In this kind of golden hour there is nothing left to lose. I've done what needed doing, I've said what needed said. Now the light is doing something holy overhead. Golden hour hits different when you earn the right to stand still enough to feel it landing. Warm across your hand, no agenda in my pocket, no clock that I obey. Just the light and the lapel and the elegance of the day, yeah. Golden hour gentlemen, unhurried and refined. The afternoon is golden, but the gold is in my mind. Suit illuminated by the 4 p.m. descent. Every ray a reminder that I know where the time went. Golden hour gentlemen, don't need to make a move. Standing in the warm light is enough to prove that a man who wears his patience like a fabric on his back. It's the golden hour every time, it doesn't cut the black. I remember when I couldn't stop to feel the light, running from the morning through the deep into the night. Never saw the afternoon for what it really was. A gift for anyone who stops and asks themselves because why are we moving faster than the things we're moving toward? Every golden hour I ignored was time I couldn't afford. Now I stop and let the 4 p.m. do what it does best. Lay its gold across my jacket while I give myself a rest. Yeah. Golden hour gentlemen, unhurried and refined. The afternoon is golden, but the gold is in my mind. Suit illuminated by the 4 p.m. descent. Every ray a reminder that I know where the time went. Golden hour gentlemen, don't need to make a move. Standing in the warm light is enough to prove that a man who wears his patience like a fabric on his back. It's the golden hour every time, it doesn't cut the black. The light is fading slowly now, the square turning gray, but the golden hour gentleman is saved enough to say I was here when it was beautiful and I didn't look away. Hey.
Cobblestone beneath my feet, October in the air. People rushing past me, but they stop and they stare. Taylor wool across my back, charcoal, gray and clean. I'm the stillest thing inside this moving city scene. Steam rising from the cup, bitterness and warm. I've been through enough of life to weather any storm. No phone in my hand right now, no inbox to check. Just the weight of who I am balanced on this deck. They ask me where I'm going, I say nowhere fast. Every man who chased the clock ran out of time at last. So I sit here in my suit like I own the afternoon. Let the espresso hit my chest like a quiet afternoon tune. The man in the tailored suit, don't need to rush today. One cup between the chaos and the noise can fade away. Every scene is saying something that my words never could. I'm exactly where I wanna be, standing where I should. The man in the tailored suit watches and he wastes the world, keeps spinning circles, but he holds all the weight. One sip, one breath, one moment where the city falls behind. The man in the tailored suit has gotta settle mine. Yeah. Lapel like a sentence that says I came prepared. The barista knows my order and she knows that I cared. Not about the meetings or the numbers on the sheet, but about the quality of every moment I keep. Afternoon light bending through the on and overhead, painting gold across the table like a thing I once read about a man who figured out the value of a pause, living by his own design and not the world's applause. They ask me where I'm going, I say nowhere fast. Every man who chased the clock ran out of time at last. So I sit here in my suit like I own the afternoon. Let the espresso hit my chest like a quiet afternoon tune. The man in the tailored suit, don't need to rush today. One cup between the chaos and the noise can fade away. Every seam is saying something that my words never could. I'm exactly where I wanna be, standing where I should. The man in the tailored suit just watches and he wastes the work, he's spinning circles, but he holds all the weight. One sip, one breath, one moment where the city falls behind. The man in the tailored suit has gotta settle mine. You think the suit is armor, but it's closer to a flag. I'm not hiding from the war, I just refuse to drag myself through every battlefield that didn't need my name. I picked this terrace and this cup, and I chose my own game. 5 years ago, I ran with them through terminals and halls. Now I got the window seat, and I let the morning call me slowly into consciousness like something worth the wait. The tailored suit says I arrived, the coffee says I'm great. The coffee says I'm great. The coffee says I'm great. The man in the tailored suit, don't need to rush today. One cup between the chaos and the noise can fade away. Every seam is saying something that my words never could. I'm exactly where I wanna be, standing where I should. The man in the tailored suit just watches and he wastes the work, he's spinning circles, but he holds all the weight. One sip, one breath, one moment where the city falls behind. The man in the tailored suit has gotta settle mine. Espresso gone, the cup is cold, the afternoon moves on. But the man in the tailored suit was never really gone. He'll be back tomorrow with the collar straight again. Some men chase the finish line, I'm just here to begin. Yeah, some better run out of shame. Yeah.
Can't sleep again, so I drove out to the edge of town, to where the seawall meets the water and the world slows down. The summer heat still hanging at 2 in the morning. No wind, no people, no peace, just a quiet kind of morning. Got my phone in my pocket with your number still saved. 3 years since we ended, but the contact stayed. I've typed and deleted so many things I meant to say. The drafts pile up like the waves and then they drift away. These are the words I never sent. These are the nights I never spent with anyone else, cause no one else fills up the silence like you did. 2 a.m. on the seawall, talking to nobody. Got 100 unsent words and nowhere for them to be. 2 a.m. on the seawall, and the tide is coming in. I keep feeding all my feelings to the wind. If the ocean heard it all, would it even understand what it means to love somebody and watch it leave like sand? 2 a.m. on the seawall, yeah. Still got so much left to say. I never told you that the morning you packed your things. I sat outside your building for an hour in the rain. I never told you that I kept your favorite hoodie folded in my closet like some kind of shrine to sump. I never told you that the trip we planned for fall, I went alone and hated every minute of it all. I never told you, and I never will, I guess. So I'm telling the ocean, cause the ocean's what I got left. These are the words I never said. These are the nights I never spent with anyone else, cause no one else fills up the silence like you did. 2 a.m. on the seawall, talking to nobody, got 100 unsent words and nowhere for them to be. 2 a.m. on the seawall, and the tide is coming in. I keep feeding all my feelings to the wind. If the ocean heard it all, would it even understand what it means to love somebody and watch it leave like sand? 2 a.m. on the seawall, yeah, still got so much left. I'm not drunk, I'm not broken, I'm just honest in the dark. It's easier to say these things when there's no forward mark. No chance of judgment, no chance of you hearing this out here. Just the water and the salt air. My unspoken fear that no one else will ever know me like you did back then. And all these words I practice will never find a friend. So they stay here on the seawall, they sink into the sea, taking everything I should've said and bury it with me. Around 3:30, something shifts inside the tide. Goes slack, the night gets quiet and I feel the tide. Not the water but the sun, like acceptance, maybe grace. Like the ocean took my words and held them in a better place. I stand up slowly, dust the concrete off my jeans. Look out one more time at all the black between the water and the sky when nothing separates the two. And I whisper one last thing that I should've said. 2 a.m. on the seawall, talking to nobody, got 100 unsent words and nowhere for them to be. 2 a.m. on the seawall, and the tide is coming in. I keep feeding all my feelings to the wind. If the ocean heard it all, would it even understand what it means to love somebody and watch it leave like sand? 2 a.m. on the seawall, yeah. Still got so much left to say. Yeah, yeah. Still got so much left to say. Hey, hey, hey. Still got so much left to say. The ocean knows everything now. Hey, hey, hey. Got so much left to say.
Walkman in my jacket,
Walked to school with the soundtrack of the season. Rewinding tape by a pencil for a reason. Batteries in the pocket as a backup plan. Nobody understood the way a Walkman ran. That specific hits before the music started. Warm and a local rival, open-hearted. Had to flip the tape at 37 minutes. Every album had two sides, you had to live in it. Made a mixtape on a Saturday with purpose. Recorded songs from radio with nerves and surface. Finger on the pause when the DJ started talking. Cut it clean to keep the music walking. Tape is wearing thin from too much love. Nothing hits from down below or from above. Like the sound of something analog and warm. Side B coming in just before the storm. Walkman in my jacket, earbuds split between us two. Sharing half a song was how I gave my heart to you. His before the music, warmth the digital can't fake. Everything I ever felt recorded on that tape. Walkman in the winter and the long commute to school. Analog emotion was the only golden rule. Side A was the morning and side B was falling dark. Cassette was the keeper of my entire heart. Favorite seat was window so the music matched the view. Watching buildings blur against the sky, gray and blue. Every song specifically positioned in the sequence. Each transition chosen with enormous care and reason. Gave a tape to someone I had feelings about deeply. Spent a week selecting every song so completely. Wrote the track list on the paper, line a card. Decorating every letter was incredibly hard. Pressed it in they locker on a Tuesday afternoon. Walked home with my headphones on and underneath the moon. Waiting for the Monday when they'd either smile or not. Everything was riding on the songs that I had got. Tape is wearing thin from too much love. Nothing hits from down below or from above. Like the sound of something analog and warm. Side B coming in just before the storm. Walkman in my jacket, earbuds split between us two. Sharing half a song was how I gave my heart to you. His before the music, want the digital can't fake. Everything I ever felt recorded on that tape. Walkman in the winter and the long commute to school. Analog emotion was the only golden rule. Side A was the morning and side B was falling dark. Cassette was the keeper of my entire heart. And when the tape got tangled up and stretched beyond repair, I sat in my bedroom in the dark going nowhere. Because the mixtape was the one that couldn't be replaced. Every song chosen carefully, every second placed. Streaming gave us everything but took away the ritual, the careful selection, making every song pivotal. Nobody makes a playlist now the way we made a tape. Every transition crafted into something that couldn't escape. Analog imperfection was the texture of emotion. Warmth inside the wobble like a sound inside an ocean. One ear but for me and one ear but for someone close. That's the kind of sharing that I miss the absolute most. Walkman in my jacket, earbuds split between us two. Sharing half a song was how I gave my heart to you. His before the music, warmth that digital can't fake. Everything I ever felt recorded on that tape. Walkman in the winter and the long commute to school. Analog emotion was the only golden rule. Side O was the morning and side B was falling dark. Cassette was the keeper of my entire heart. Press play one more time. time on something irreplaceable. Tape rolling slow through something unforgettable. Side A is the morning, side B is the end. Press rewind and fall in love again. Walk in my jacket all scrub. Walk in my jacket all scrub.
Yo, finally home but can't move. This groove is non-existent. The system on the couch will slouch as my body embodies pure exhaustion. But tossing is impossible. This palpable depletion, completion of my energy, finally free to rest. Was blessed as doing nothing, just something out by line, not trying to just existing, resisting all the tasks. What's asked is too much, but such is my reality. Finally free to stop. What's dropped is my ambition. Home paralyzed, can't function. This junction of exhaustion, but tossing is impossible. This palpable depletion. Home paralyzed completely, so sweetly I'm defeated. Completed all my strength and length, I'm truly broken. This token of survival, no rival to this tired. Was wired as short-circuited, disputed is my function. This junction of collapse, what's left is my ability. Finally free to stop, what's dropped is everything. Just something about lying, not trying and just existing. Staring at the ceiling, this feeling of tomorrow, the sorrow of alarm. What's harm is understanding, this landing of the truth. This proof tomorrow comes, what's numbed is my spirit. Can't hear it, but I'm dreading not heading into sleep. Just deep into the void, what's toyed is my sanity. Finally free to stop, what's dropped is all pretense. Just tense about tomorrow, the sorrow never ends. What if I had energy, finally free to shower? This hour would be different, but instant on the couch with slouches. My body embodies pure exhaustion, but tossing is impossible. This palpable depletion, completion of my strength at length. I'm understanding this landing of the truth. This proof I'm truly broken, but token of survival, no rival to this tired. Yeah, hours passing still lying, not trying, just existing, resisting all the tasks. What's asked is too much, but such is my reality. Finally free to stop, what's dropped is my ambition. This mission is just breathing, not leaving, just existing, resisting pure collapse. What's left is my function, this junction of exhaustion, but tossing into sleep, what's deep is my depletion. Home paralyzed completely, so sweetly I'm defeated. Completed all my strength and length, I'm truly broken. This token of survival. Can't shower, can't eat. Yeah, couch collapse, defeat. This is my evening. This grieving for myself. My health is questionable, but capable of breathing. Not leaving, just existing. Resisting pure collapse. Storm finally passed through. What's new is this breathing. The seething has subsided. What's guided is my spirit. Can't hear it, but I'm louder. This fighter made it through. What's true is understanding. This landing of the calm. What's bomb is empty space. This place inside my chest. What's blessed is room to breathe. I'll seize this moment clearly. So nearly I'm recovered. What's covered was my soul. What's whole is understanding. This landing after storm. What's formed is fresh perspective. Clear again, reset, complete. What's beat was the struggle. This juggle finally over. What's rover is my spirit. Clear again, breathing freely, so sweetly. Storm has passed at last. I'm finding space, this place inside my chest. What's best is room to breathe. I'll seize this moment clearly, so nearly I'm recovered. What's covered was my soul. What's whole is understanding. This landing after storm. What's formed is fresh perspective. Objective was survival, no rival to this calm. What's bomb is empty space. Like rain stopped finally free to see. What's freed is my perception. No section of the storm. What's formed is clear horizon. This rising of my spirit. Can't hear it, but I'm lighter. This fighter made it through. What's true is understanding. This landing of the peace. Release from storm chaos. Just us, me, and the calm. What's bomb is understanding. This landing of reset. I met with my recovery. What if storm had lasted? It's fasted from the peace. Release would never come. Was numb was my spirit. Can't hear it, breathe. Can't hear it, but I'm breathing. The seething
has subsided. What's guided is my calm. What's balm is empty space. This place inside my chest. What's blessed is room to breathe. I'll seize this moment clearly. So nearly I'm recovered. What's covered was my soul. What's whole is fresh beginning.
Reset button finally pressed. What's blessed is starting over. This rover through the calm. What's balm is understanding. This landing after storm. What's formed is fresh perspective. Objective is just breathing, not leaving, just existing. Resisting all the chaos, just us, me, and the peace. Release some storm damage. What's ravaged is behind. I'll find my way forward, but toward what I don't know. I don't know.
Clear again, breathing freely, so sweetly. Storm has passed at last. I'm finding space. This place inside my chest. What's blessed is room to breathe. I'll seize this moment clearly. So nearly I'm recovered. What's covered was my soul. What's whole is fresh beginning. Storm past, breathing space, blue sky, finding grace. This is my reset. I'm at recovery, discovery of calm. What's balm is empty space. This place inside my chest. What's blessed is breathing freely.
This life I wanna mirror. Yo. Sitting at the table together, this weather of the moment, component of my life, no strife and ordinary, but scary is the truth, this proof of fleeting, this beating of my heart, I'll start to understand, this brand of ordinary, what's scary will be missed, what's kissed is every moment, component of my family, this happily accepting, rejecting nothing here, it's clear this is precious, what's reckless is ignoring, not storing every second, ordinary family meal, treasure, no measure of the worth, what's earth is understanding, this land and future miss, ordinary family meal, precious, what's reckless is ignoring, not storing every moment, component of my life, no strife and ordinary, but scary is the truth, this proof of fleeting, this beating of my heart, I'll start to understand, this brand of ordinary, what's scary will be missed, what's kissed is every moment, component of my family, this happily accepting, rejecting nothing here, nothing special about meal, what's real is pure presence, this essence of together, whatever food is served, what's preserved is the moment, component of my family, this happily just being, I'm seeing future clearly, so nearly understanding, this landing of the truth, this proof ordinary, what's scary will be missed, what's kissed is every second, this beckon realization, foundation of my peace. What if I took for granted this planet seed of family, this happily just being, I'm seeing future clearly, so nearly understanding, this landing of the truth, this proof ordinary, what's scary will be missed, what's kissed is every moment, component of my life, no strife and ordinary, but scary is the truth, this proof of fleeting, this beating of my heart, years from now I'll remember, December or it's summer, this bummer understanding, this landing of the truth, this proof ordinary, what's scary most precious, what's reckless is ignoring, not storing every moment, component of my family, this happily just being, I'm seeing what I have, what's glad is understanding, this landing while it's here, it's clear, this is treasure, ordinary family meal, pressure, what's reckless is ignoring, not storing every moment, component of my life, no strife and ordinary, nothing special, just us, simple table, no fuss, this is my treasure, no measure of the worth, ordinary family meal, ordinary family meal, what's real is most precious, what's reckless is ignoring, not storing every second.
Playlist playing golden era. This hearing of the classics, but tactics and nostalgia, but failure never happens. What's captured is the memory, finally free to drift. What's sifted through the years, these tears of recognition, this mission of remembrance, surrendering nostalgia, but failure to move on. What's drawn is understanding, this landing of the past. At last I'm sitting here, this clear rain brings me back. What's tracked is old emotions.
Oh, hip-hop, rain memories, time travel, this gravel of the past. At last I'm reminiscing, now I'm missing, just reflecting.
Oh, hip-hop, rain memories flood in this pummeling nostalgia, but failure never happens. What's captured is the feeling, I'm reeling from the tracks. What's lacked is nothing really, but really I'm transported, disordered through the years, these tears of recognition, this mission of remembrance, surrendering nostalgia, but failure to move on. What's drawn is understanding, this landing of the past. At last I'm sitting here, cold coffee tastes like memory. finally free to drift. Was sifted through the years, these tears of recognition. This mission of a past, at last I understand. This brand of hip-hop classics, but tactics and nostalgia. But failure never happens, what's captured is the moment. Component of my youth, the truth about the music. I'll use it as a portal. What's mortal is my present, the present is the past. What if I stayed present, this resent wouldn't happen. But tracking through the memories, finally free to drift. Was sifted through the years, these tears of recognition. This mission of remembering, surrendering nostalgia. But failure to move on, what's drawn is understanding. This landing of the past, at last I'm sitting here. It's clear rain brings me here. It's clear rain brings me back. What's tracked is old emotion.
Rain still falling, still listening. This glistening of memory, finally free to feel what's real is pure nostalgia. But failure never happens. What's captured is the feeling. I'm reeling from the tracks. What's lacked is nothing really, but really I'm transported, disordered through the years. These tears of recognition, this mission of remembering, surrendering to the past. At last I understand this brand of rainy days.
Old hip-hop rain memories flood in this pummeling nostalgia. But failure never happens. What's captured is the feeling. I'm reeling from the tracks. Cold coffee, old tracks.
Rain falls, memories back.
This is my portal.
What's mortal disappears.
Old hip-hop rain.
What's stained is my memory, finally free to drift. What's sifted is the past.
Walking through my neighborhood, what's good? It's small discoveries. These victories are noticing, not icing, just observing. Deserving of this moment, component of my peace. Release from expectations, these stations in my ears. What's clear is my perspective. Objective is just walking, not talking, and just existing. Resisting all the noise. What's poised is my composure that's closer to myself. My health depends on walking, not talking, just observing. Deserving of this freedom. Neighborhood walk, small wonders. What's thunders is the music. I'll use it for my healing. This feeling, pure release. Neighborhood walk, discovering, recovering my peace. Release from expectations, these stations in my ears. What's clear is my perspective. Objective is just walking, not talking, and just existing. Resisting all the noise. What's poised is my composure that's closer to myself. My health depends on walking, not talking, just observing. Deserving of this freedom, this kingdom of the street. What's beat is in my ears. Yeah, 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 yeah. Same streets but different vibe. I'll thrive in this moment. Component of my healing, I'm feeling transformation. Foundation through the music, I'll use it for escape. This landscape of familiar but similar feels different. The system beat is playing, not saying any words. What's heard is just the music, I'll use it for my peace. Release from expectations, these stations of my mind. I'll find some rest in walking, yeah. What if I stayed inside this guide toward depression, possession of the walking, not talking, just existing, resisting all the chaos, just us, me in the street. What's beat is in my ears. These tears of joy, not sadness. What's gladness is this walking, not talking, just observing, deserving of this moment. Component of my peace. Release from expectations, these stations of my mind. Miles walk without noticing, this and disappears. Here's clear, I'm feeling better. This weather state of calm. What's bomb? It's neighborhood. What's good? It's small discoveries. These victories are noticing, not icing, just observing. Deserving of this moment. Component of my peace. Release from expectations. These stations in my ears. What's clear is my perspective. Objective accomplished here. Yeah. Neighborhood walk, discovering, recovering my peace. Release from expectations. These stations in my ears. What's clear is my perspective. Earbuds in familiar street. Small discoveries, life repeat. This is my therapy, finally free to wander. Neighborhood, what's talk disappears. Here's clear, I'm feeling better. This weather state of peace.
Walking through the door exhausted, this cost a daily grind. I find one beer waiting, debating nothing really, just freely sitting down. This town can wait forever, whatever work demanded. This handed me my life, no strife in this moment. Component of my peace, released from expectations. These stations of my mind, I'll find some rest in drinking. Just thinking disappears here. It's clear I've earned this, what's burned is all my effort. This surrender to the can, this brand of simple pleasure. One beer after work, breathe freedom. This kingdom of my evening, this grieving disappears here. It's clear I've earned this. One beer after work, healing this feeling of release. What's peace is cold aluminum. This minimum of comfort, the suffer day behind. I'll find some rest in drinking. Just thinking disappears here. It's clear I've earned this. What's burned is all my effort. This surrender to the moment, component of my peace. Release from expectations. These stations of my mind, I'll find relief in simple. The symbol of my freedom. First it tastes like victory. This history is struggle. This juggle disappears here. It's clear I made it. What's faded is the pressure. No measure of my worth. What's served can wait till tomorrow. The sorrow disappears here. It's clear I'm truly free. Finally free to breathe. I'll seize this bare moment, component of survival. No rival to this feeling. I'm reeling from relief. What's brief but so precious? This blessed can't bear. What if I skip this ritual, habitual but sacred, naked truth about needing this feeding of my soul? What's whole is this moment, component of my peace. Released from expectations. These stations of my mind, I'll find some rest in drinking. Just think it disappears here. It's clear I've earned this. What's burned is all my effort. This surrender to the can, this brand of simple pleasure. No measure beats this moment. Finishing my beer slowly, this holy moment mine. What's kind is understanding, this landing of my peace. Released from expectations, these stations of my mind. I'll find tomorrow's strength, at length I'm feeling better. This weather state of calm, what's balm is beer in hand. This brand of simple pleasure. No measure beats this moment, component of survival. No rival to this feeling, I'm reeling from relief. One beer after work, healing this feeling of release. What's peace is cold aluminum. This minimum of comfort, the suffer day behind. Clock out, crack it open. Brief freedom token chosen. This is my ritual, habitual but sacred. One beer after work, what's lurked is my exhaustion, but tossing in the peace. Release from all the stress.
Could be more fraction price. Getting nice. More fraction price. More fraction price. Getting nice in the zone. This is modern pop.
Scrolling through the apps at 2 a.m. Looking for them vintage gems listed for cheap. This deep dive in the secondhand market. I target specific pieces I've been wanting. No flaunting, just smart shopping through apps. These maps, local sellers and their closets. This profit they're making is my saving. I'm craving that rush of finding deals online. This paradigm of shopping shifted to digital, but physical thrift still holds a special place. This space of secondhand apps is revolutionary. Secondhand app stylist, that's me. Shopping spree from my couch, building my wardrobe. Secondhand app stylist, digital finds, these minds. Vintage treasures on my phone, I'm shown pieces I'd never find in stores. What's yours? Could be mine for fraction price, feeling nice. About sustainable shopping, never stopping. This hunt for perfect pieces, what releases dopamine is finding steals. These deals on secondhand apps daily. I'm mainly looking for quality over hype, negotiating prices through chat. That's that art of secondhand shopping online. This paradigm of meeting strangers for clothes. Nobody knows the full outfit cost me 50. Not thrifty, but strategic in my purchases. These verses about up shopping are real. How I feel about this new way to thrift. This shift to digital secondhand market. I target my searches with specific keywords. These words lead me to hidden gems daily. What
if thrift stores went online? This paradigm actually happened already. We're ready for this secondhand revolution. This solution to overconsumption is here. It's clear that apps made thrifting easier. There's clearer access to vintage and deals. What's real is community of sellers. These dwellers in secondhand market growing. I'm showing that you can build style cheaply. 5 different apps on my phone. I've grown my wardrobe through digital thrift. This gift of technology meeting vintage. This vintage market accessible to all. I call this democratization of style, all the while supporting small sellers too. What's true? With secondhand apps change the game the same way thrift stores did before, but more convenient and accessible now. Secondhand app stylist, that's me. Shopping spree from my couch, building my wardrobe. Secondhand app stylist, digital finds, these minds of vintage treasures on my phone. I'm shown pieces I'd never find in stores. What's yours? Could be mine for fraction price, feeling nice. But you built my whole fit from my phone. Secondhand apps in the zone. This is modern thrifting. I'm shifting the way I shop completely, so sweetly. These apps deliver gems daily, not mainly about saving money anymore. My core, it's about finding unique pieces. What releases is joy of discovering steals. These deals. It's twice a month. A secondhand apps are real.
Yeah. Sunday night drop, Monday looms. What's doomed is my relaxation. Foundation of my passion. This frantic state of mind. I find no peace tonight. What's sickly is my spirit. Yeah.
Sunday evening 6 p.m. This when Monday starts to smell. What's tell is my anxiety. Finally free to dread. What spread is pure panic. This frantic state of mind, I'll find no peace in the evening. This grieving for my weekend. What's beating is my spirit. Can't hear it but I'm dying. Not lying, just existing. Resisting pure collapse. What slaps this relaxation. Foundation of my stress. What's blessed was just 2 days. In this way, now it's over. Sunday night dread, Monday looms. What's doomed is my realization. Foundation of my panic. This frantic state of mind. Sunday night dread, overwhelming is telling on my stress. What's blessed was just weekend, but then it comes too quickly. So sickly is my dread, what's spread is pure panic. This frantic state of mind, I'll find no peace tonight. What's right is pure anxiety, finally free to stress. What's blessed is relaxation, foundation now is panic. This frantic never ends, what's sent is my alarm. What's harm is understanding, setting my alarm clock. What's shocked is how heavy this levy of my dread. What's spread is pure panic. This frantic state of mind, I'll find no peace in setting. Not letting go of weekend. What's beating is my spirit. Can't hear it but I'm dying. Not lying, just existing. Resisting pure collapse. What slaps this relaxation. Foundation of my stress. Foundation of my stress. What's blessed is it's ending. Yeah. What if we can last it? This fasted from the dread. What spread will disappear? It's clear I'm truly anxious. This noxious state of mind. I'll find no peace tonight. What's right is pure anxiety. Finally free to stress. What's blessed a relaxation. Foundation now is panic. This frantic never ends. What's sin is my alarm. What's harm is Monday coming. Lying in bed dreading. Not heading into sleep. Just deep into the panic. This frantic state of mind. I'll find no peace tonight. What's right is pure anxiety. Finally free to stress. What's blessed a relaxation. Foundation now is panic. This frantic never ends. What's sin is my alarm. What's harm is Monday coming. Lying in bed dreading, not heading into sleep. Just deep into the panic, this frantic state of mind. I'll find no peace tonight. What's right is pure anxiety. Finally free to strand it. What's branding of the truth? This proof weekend is over. What's rover is my spirit. Can't hear it but I'm dying. Not lying, just existing. Resisting pure collapse. Sunday night dread, overwhelming this telling of my stress. What's blessed was just weekend but ending comes too quickly. So sickly is my dread. 6 p.m. Sunday, smell Monday, rested body, tired already. This is my anxiety. Finally free to dread. What's spread is pure panic. Sunday night torture, no quarter. For my peace, release was just 2 days. Made it through another day. In this way I'm victorious. This glorious small triumph. What's violent was the struggle, this juggle disappears. Now somehow I'm still standing, this land in a survival. No rival to this feeling, I'm reeling from exhaustion, but tossing in the pride was tried. Is my resilience, this brilliance of just being. I'm seeing my reflection, no section of defeat. What's be the celebration, foundation of my peace. Release from expectations, made it through the day, enough. What's tough is being conquered, dishonor my survival. No rival to this triumph, made it through the day, victory. Finally free to celebrate. What's great is understanding this land enough survival. No rival to this feeling, I'm reeling from the pride was tried. Is my resilience, this brilliance of just being. I'm seeing my reflection, no section of defeat. What's be the celebration, foundation of my peace. Release from expectations, these stations of my mind. I'll find some rest in knowing didn't need to be perfect, just worth it. It's survival, no rival to this triumph. Was violent was the day, but stayed until the end. And I'm sending my approval, this removal of the pressure. No measure beat survival, no rival to this feeling. I'm reeling from the pride was tried. Is my resilience, this brilliance of just being. I'm seeing my reflection, no section of defeat. What speed is small victory? What if I demanded more? This store of expectations, these stations of my mind. I'll find some rest in knowing this showing of my strength. That length I understand, this brand of small triumph. Was violent, was the struggle, this juggle disappears. Now somehow I'm still standing, this land enough survival. No rival to this feeling, I'm reeling from the pride. Tomorrow brings new challenges, but this is celebration. Foundation of my peace, release from expectations. These stations of my mind, I'll find some rest in knowing this showing of my strength. That length I'm understanding, this land enough survival. No rival to this triumph. Was violent was the day, but stayed until the end. And I'm sending my approval, this removal of the pressure. No measure be survival. Made it through the day, victory. Finally free to celebrate. What's great is understanding this land enough survival. No rival to this feeling, they survive. That's enough. Small victory, made it tough. This is my triumph. What's violent disappears now. Made it through the day. In this way I'm victorious. This glorious survival. No rival to this pride.
Your memory flooding. This rebel at the blind. Your memory flooding. This pummeling nostalgia, but failure never fades. What state is in the smell? The spell of recognition. The smell of earth after rain. The stain of memory finally free to drift. What sifted is my childhood. What's good with simple times? These rhymes of recognition. This mission of descent. What sent is pure nostalgia, but failure never fades. What state is in the smell? The spell of petrichor. What's more is understanding. This landing in the past. At last I'm reminiscing. Not missing, just reflecting. Perfecting my perspective. Petrichor memory, time travel. This gravel of the past. At last I'm truly present. This pleasant scent arrived. Petrichor memory flooding. Humbling nostalgia, but failure never fades. What state is in the smell? The spell of recognition. This mission of descent. What scent is pure emotion? This notion of the past. At last I'm reminiscing. Not missing, just reflecting. Perfecting my perspective. What scent is understanding? This landing in my youth. The truth about the smell. Every breath brings childhood. Every breath brings childhood. Every breath brings childhood. Every breath brings childhood. What's good with simple times? These rhymes of recognition. This mission of descent. What's in is pure nostalgia, but failure never fades. What state is in the smell? The spell of petrichor. What's more is understanding. This landing in the past. At last I'm truly present. This pleasant scent arrives. What thrives is pure emotion. This notion of my youth. The truth about the smell. What if scent disappeared? This clear my memory, but see it in the smell. Smell of wild. The spell of petrichor. Retrichor memory flooded dear in my youth. The truth about the smell. Every breath brings sound. What if scent is a cloud? Dear in my youth. The truth about the smell. The spell never fades. Still breathing earth scent in. Still breathing earth scent in. What's been my childhood? What's good with simple times? These rhymes of recognition. This mission of descent. What scent is pure nostalgia, but failure never fades. What state is in the smell? What's more is understanding. This landing in the past. At last I'm truly present. This pleasant scent arrive. This thought is pure emotion.
motion, 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 motion. This presence and arrive with drive is pure emotion. At your core memory flooded. This pummeling nostalgia, but failure never fades. What state is in the smell? The spell of recognition. Recognition, 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 recognition. Earth smell, time folds, rain ends. Stories told, this is my portal. What's mortal disappears. At your core memory. Family free to drift. What's sifted is my youth. The truth inside the scent.
Yeah. Hey, okay? Yeah. Smiled all day but dying inside. Can't hide from how I'm feeling this, reeling from the act. What's lacked is my honesty. Honestly, I'm broken, but token of composure. This closer to explosion, this notion of okay. In this way, I'm acting, not lacking, just pretending. I'm sending signals false, what's tossed is my authentic. This frantic state of being, I'm seeing through the mask. What's asked is my performance, this warrants my exhaustion. Yeah, yeah. For I smile all day, face hurts. What's worse is I can't stop. What's dropped is my authentic, this frantic that continues. Yeah, for a smile all day, exhausting, this costing all my energy, finally free to drop. What stopped is my composure, this closer to the truth, this proof I'm not okay. In this way I'm broken, but token of survival, no rival to this act. What's lacked is my honesty. Honestly, I'm dying, not lying, just existing, resisting, showing truth. This proof I'm barely stand. Every smile feels heavy, the steady act, the lying. Not trying, just surviving, I'm thriving just to cope. No hope of being real. What's still is my performance, this warrants my exhaustion, but tossing in the act. What's lacked is my authentic, this frantic state of being. I'm seeing through the mask. What's asked is my survival, no rival to this tire. What's wide is my fake smile. What if I drop the mask? What's asked would be honesty. Honestly, I'm broken, but token of composure, this closer to explosion, this notion of okay. In this way I'm acting, not lacking, just pretending. I'm sending signals false. What's tossed is my authentic, this frantic state of being. I'm seeing end of day. In this way finally free. What's freed is my real face. Yeah, what's freed is my real face. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Clocked out, face relaxes, this taxes all my muscles. These struggles of the day in this way, I'm exhausted. What's cost is my authentic, this frantic act is over. This rover in the home, alone with my real face. What's traces pure exhaustion, but tossing off the mask. What's asked was too much, but such is daily living. Not giving up, just tired, this wide fake smile gone. Yeah, yeah, for a smile all day, exhausting, this costing all my energy, finally free to drop. What stopped is my composure, this closer to the truth, yeah. Said I'm fine, total lie, smiles fake, wanna cry. This is my exhaustion, but tossing off the mask. What's asked was performance, this warrants recognition. This mission finally done, what's won is my real face. My real face. My real face.
Yeah. You know what I'm doing? My soul's about this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Rain clear, thought of you, what's new was this impulse, this pulse to reach out. What shouted is my wanting, not flaunting, just existing, resisting all the urge. What's surge is understanding, this landing of the choice. What's voice is my decision, this vision of myself. My health depends on solo, this soul so hard decision. This mission of restraint, what's faint is my resolve. I'll solve this by not calling, not stalling, just deciding, residing in my choice. Almost called you, stop myself. My health depends on distance, desisting on the choice. What's voiced is my decision. Almost called you after rain. What's stained is my impulse. This pulse to reach out. What's shouted is my wanting, not flaunting, just existing, resisting all the urge. What's surge is understanding, this landing of the choice. What's voice is my decision, this vision of myself. My health depends on solo, this soul so hard decision. This mission of restraint. What's faint is my resolve. I'll solve this by not calling. Typed your name, then deleted, completed. My restraint, what's sane is my decision. This vision of myself, my health depends on distance, desisting on the choice. What's voice is understanding, this landing of the truth. This proof I'm being strong all along. I want it, but haunted by the truth. This proof calling won't help. My health depends on solo, this soul so hard decision. This mission of restraint. What if I had called you? This sprawled into mistake. What sake would be regret? I've met with hesitation, foundation of the choice. What's voiced is my decision. This vision of myself, my health depends on distance, desisting on the truth. This proof I'm being strong all along. I want it, but haunted by the knowing, not showing my weakness. This bleakness I accept. Yeah, Put phone down, kept walking, not talking, just deciding, residing in my choice. What's voiced is my decision. This vision of myself. My health depends on solo, this so hard decision. This mission of restraint, what's fame is my resolve. I'll solve this by not calling, not stalling, just accepting, perfecting my decision. This vision clear and true, almost called you after rain. What's stained is my impulse, disposed to reach out. What's shouted is my wanting. Not phoning, just existing. Phone in hand, your name. Started typing, stop the game. This is my strength. At length I'm understanding. Almost called you. What's new is my restraint. What's sane is my decision. This vision of myself.
Stood through rain and survived. What's thrived is questionable, but capable of standing this landing of the truth. This proof I didn't quit. What's it is pure exhaustion, but tossing in the pride. What's tried is my resilience, this brilliance of survival, no rival to this strength. At length I'm understanding this landing of the fact. What's lacked is recognition, but fiction doesn't matter. What shattered was a storm, what's formed is my survival. No rival to this day.
I survived, that's enough. What's tough has been conquered. This honor my existence, no distance from the truth.
I survived the storm completely. So sweetly, I'm still standing. This landing of the truth. This proof I didn't quit. What's it is pure exhaustion, but tossing in the pride. What's tried is my resilience, this brilliance of survival, no rival to the strength. At length I'm understanding this landing of the fact. What's lacked is recognition, but fiction doesn't matter. What shattered was the storm, what's formed is my survival. Just being alive counts, what's mounts is understanding. This landing of the truth, this proof I made it through. What's new is nothing really, but really I'm still here. It's clear, that's all that matters. What shattered was a storm, what's formed is my survival, no rival to the strength. At length I'm understanding this landing of the fact. What's lacked is celebration, foundation of my pride. What's tried is my existence.
But if nobody sees what's breeze was my struggle, the struggle of survival, no rival to the strength. At length I'm understanding this landing of the truth, this proof I made it through. What's new was nothing really, but really I'm still here. It's clear, that's all that matters. What shattered was the storm. What's formed is my survival, no rival to this day. In this way I'm enough.
What's a bag, that's a thump. What's formed is undismissed. What's plumped is what's plumped. There's no rival to the strength. At length I'm understanding. What's a bag, that's a thump. What's formed is undismissed. What's plumped is what's plumped. There's no rival to this strength.
In the back of the storm, what's formed is understanding this landing of the truth. This proof I didn't quit. What's it is pure exhaustion, but tossing in the pride. What's tried is my resilience, this brilliance of survival, no rival to the strength. At length I'm understanding this landing of the fact. What's lacked is recognition, but fiction doesn't matter. What shattered was a storm. I survived the storm completely. So sweetly, I'm still standing. This landing of the truth, this proof I didn't quit. What's it is pure exhaustion. Stood through rain, still here. Simple fact, crystal clear. This is my victory. Finally free to say I survived the storm. What's formed is my survival, no rival to the strength. At length, that's all I need.
Yo. Put it up. Light it up, put it. Light it up, put it. Boss above me pushing hard. I'm scarred from constant pressure, but measure this with juniors. These rumors of my weakness, this bleakness of position. No mission, just survival. This rival on both sides. What's tried is my patience. Foundation of frustration, the station between power. This hour my torture. No quarter from either. I'll either break or bend. What's penned is my fate. Middle management, blue, squeeze tight. This fight on two fronts. These stunts of survival.
Middle management blues daily. That's mainly just surviving. I'm thriving just to cope. No hope of real power. The sour of my torture. No quarter from above. Push and shove from below. I know I'm trapped here. It's clear I'm stuck between this scene from both angles. These tangles of pressure. No measure of escape. I'll drape myself in smiles, but trials of possession. Reading every room I enter. This center of attention. No mention of my stress. I'm blessed with observation. Foundation of survival is rival on both sides. What's tried is my composure. No closer to escaping. It's draping the fake calm. No balm for this pressure. No measure of relief. I'll brief myself daily, but mainly just surviving. What if I had real power? Yeah. What if I had real power? This hour would be different, but instant is my position. This mission of survival, no rival to my stress. I'm blessed with middle ground. What's found is pure frustration. Foundation of my life. This strife of being squeezed. Released to be a dream, but seen impossible now. Somehow I keep going and showing the resilience. Master of reading atmosphere. I'm here between two worlds. What's hurled is pure pressure. No measure of relief. I'll breathe myself on coping, but hoping for escape. This drape of competence. No pretense of power. This hour of survival. No rival to my stress. I'm blessed with resilience, but brilliance of coping. This hoping keeps me sane. Middle management blues daily. This mainly just surviving. I'm thriving just to cope. No hope of real power. This hour of my torture. Squeeze from top, push from below. Read in rooms, master of show. This is my position. No mission, just survival. This rival on both sides. What's tried is my patience. Middle management blues, I lose, but keep fighting. Middle management blues, I lose, but keep fighting. Middle management blues, I lose, but keep fighting.
The first time calling you that name. This game of intimacy finally free to cross. Was tossed as formal distance, insisting on the closeness. No poser, just authentic. This frantic heart is beating, not fleeting is the moment. Component of our bond, this fond of one another. No other name will do. What's new is this connection. No section of pretense, just tense from saying it. What's lit is your reaction, this fraction of a smile. All the while I'm blushing. First nickname crossing lines. What's kind is your acceptance. No pretense, just connection. The section of our bond. First nickname, awkward moment. Component of our closeness. No poser, just authentic. This frantic heart is beating, not fleeting is the moment. Component of our bond. This fond of one another. No other name will do. What's new is this connection. No section of pretense, just tense from saying it. What's lit is your reaction. This fraction of a smile. All the while I'm blushing. This crushing on you harder. Yeah. Slipped out without thinking. The sinking realization. Foundation of the nickname was claimed as new territory. The story of our closeness. No poser, just authentic. This frantic heart is beating, not fleeting is the moment. Component of our bond. This fond of one another. No other name will do. What's new is this connection. No section of pretense, just tense from saying it. What's lit is your reaction. This fraction of acceptance. What if you didn't like it? This spiked my anxiety. Finally free to worry, but hurried is your smile. All the while accepting, perfecting this connection. No section of rejection, just blessed affirmation. Foundation of our bond, this fond of one another. No other name will do. What's new is this closeness. No poser, just authentic. This frantic heart is settling. Now it rolls off naturally, finally free to say it. Delay is non-existent. Insisting on the nickname was claimed as our connection. No section of the formal, just normal love and closeness. No poser, just authentic. This frantic has subsided. What's guided is the comfort. This suffered awkwardness gone. What's drawn is pure affection. No section of pretense, just tense has disappeared here. First nickname, awkward moment. Component of our closeness. No poser, just authentic. This frantic heart is beating, not fleeting is the moment.
Real name fades, new sound. Awkward, shy, heart pounds.
Yeah, this is our intimacy.
Finally free to say. First nickname moment. Component of our story. What's glory is acceptance. No pretense, just our bond.
2 p.m. got scolded. This molded my composure. This closer to breaking, not faking, just existing. Resisting all the tears. What's clear is understanding. This landing of the truth. This proof I wasn't wrong all along. I knew, but knew to keeping quiet. This riot in my head. Instead, I smiled and nodded. What's plotted is my crying. Not lying, just delaying. Not saying what I feel. What's real is pure injustice. But trust is I'll survive. Scolded at 2 p.m. Holding back. What's lacked is my defense. Just tense from bowing head instead of speaking truth. Scolded at 2 p.m. broken. This token of respect. I've checked my anger. This danger of explosion. This notion of composure. This closer to the edge. I'll pledge to stay composed. What's post is my submission. This mission of survival. No arrival to this pain. Remain silent, smiling, compiling on my rage. This cage of my position. This mission is just breathing, not leaving, just existing. Bathroom stall, 3 deep breaths. What's left is my composure. This closer to okay. In this way I'm coping, not hoping, just surviving. I'm thriving just to cope. No hope of real justice, but trust is I'll survive. What's thrive is my resilience. This brilliance of just breathing, not leaving, just existing. Resisting pure breakdown. This town of office politics. What's sick is this system, but schism I can't change. What if I had spoken this broken, silent shatter? What's matter would be truth. This proof I wasn't wrong all along. I knew, but knew to keeping quiet. This riot in my head. Instead I smiled and bowed. What's proud is questionable, but capable of standing. This landing in bathroom, this room of my breakdown. What's found is 3 deep breaths. What's left is my survival. Back to desk composed now, somehow I'm still standing. This landing of acceptance, no pretense of okay. In this way I'm broken, but token of survival. No rival to this pain, remain in my position. This mission is just breathing, not leaving, just existing. Resisting pure collapse, what's lapsed is my spirit. Can't hear it, but I'm dying, not lying, just surviving. Scolded at 2 p.m. broken. This token of respect, I've checked my anger. This danger of explosion, this notion of composure. Not even wrong, still blame. Smile through, felt ashamed. This is my reality, finally free to cry. Try to make it home alone with my tears. What's clear is injustice, but trust is I survive. Yeah.
12:30 on a Wednesday in the corridor. Everybody gathering, they asking for the floor. Somebody's been practicing since 6 in the morning. Around the world attempt without a single warning. String on spools in perfect arc above their head. Every kid goes silent, holding all their breath. Full rotation back into the palm, so clean. Greatest thing this hallway's ever seen. Started with the basic, took it up the ladder. Every failed attempt just made the hunger matter. Butterfly position on a Friday afternoon. Nailed it clean and knew I'd be the name said soon. 12 loops of string, 1 shot at glory. Every trick you learn becomes your story. Corridor is quiet, everyone is watching. This is what we came here for, no stopping. Yo-yo in the hallway, lunchtime crowd around me. Gravity and string is how you found me. Around the world in butterfly and sleeper in the road. This is how the kids who practice let the whole school know. Yo-yo generation, a la precision sport. Everything you learned was everything you fought. String between the fingers, universal skill. Lunch bell rings and everything goes still. Had 3 different models each for different styles. Practiced in the stairwell for consecutive miles. Metal bearing inside, made it sleep forever. Dunking on the weekend when I needed something better. Tournament in school where homeroom was the bracket. Showed up with my best one in my jacket. Teacher who was judging didn't understand the scoring. Gave me second place, crowd started roaring. Lost on a technicality I still dispute. 12 years later I'm still wanting to refute. Came back next semester with a brand new move. Nobody could question me once I found my groove. 12 loops of string, 1 shot at glory. Every trick you learn becomes your story. Corridor is quiet, everyone is watching. This is what we came here for, no stopping. Yo-yo in the hallway, lunchtime crowd around me. Gravity and string is how you found me. Around the world in butterfly, sleeper in a row. This is how the kids who practice let the whole school know. Yo-yo generation, a nylon precision sport. Everything you learned was everything you fought. String between the fingers, universal skill. Lunch bell rings and everything goes still. Dropped it from the stairwell just to test the sleep time. Let it spin down there just like a pantomime. 47 seconds on a single bear and every kid above me stopped and started staring. Physics was the subject but the teacher never knew that every lunch we ran the most advanced lab too. the angular velocity and gravity. The yo-yo was the textbook working practically. Now the generation games, a touchscreen and sensor, but nothing trains the hands like something more intensive. String and weight and gravity responding to your will. The corridor is quiet and the yo-yo spinning still. Yo-yo in the hallway, lunchtime crowd around me. Gravity and string is how you found me. Around the world I'm butterfly and sleeper in a row. This is how the kids who practice let the whole school know. Yo-yo generation and all our precision sport. Everything you learned was everything you fought. String between the fingers, universal skill. Lunch bell rings and everything goes still. String still wrapped around my finger all these years. Every trick I ever landed still appears. Lunch bell echoing inside a hallway somewhere. Yo-yo spinning perfect in the open air.
Yeah, sitting with my favorite dish, this wish fulfilled completely, so sweetly. First bite hits, what sits is pure contentment. This anointing moment, mine was kind of understanding. This landing of the taste, what's paces my enjoyment, deployment of my senses. No fences, just pure pleasure. No measure can describe what's tribal food lovers discover this equation. Foundation of my peace, released through simple eating, not beating, just existing. Resisting all the stress, first bite fixes everything. What's bringing is the comfort. This suffer disappears here. It's clear food is healing. First bite fixes everything. What's bringing is the peace, released through simple pleasure. No measure can describe what's tribal food lovers discover the salvation. Foundation of my comfort, this suffer day behind. I'll find some peace in eating, not beating, just existing. Resisting all the stress, what's blessed is favorite food. What's good is understanding this landing of the taste. What's pace is my enjoyment. Every bite renews my spirit. Can't hear it, but I'm healing. This feeling of the comfort, this suffer disappears here. It's clear food is magic, but tragic how it's simple. This symbol of my peace, released through simple eating, not beating, just existing. Resisting all the stress, what's blessed is favorite food. What's good is understanding. This landing of the taste, what's pace is my enjoyment. Deployment of my senses, what if food didn't comfort? This suffer would continue, but menu with my favorite. What's savored is the moment component of my peace. Released through simple eating, not beating, just existing. Resisting all the stress, what's blessed is favorite food. What's good is understanding. This landing of the taste, what's pace is my enjoyment. Deployment of my senses, no fences, just pure pleasure. Finishing my meal slowly. This holy moment mine, what's kind is understanding. This landing of the peace, released through simple eating, not beating, just existing. Resisting all the stress, what's blessed is favorite food. What's good is understanding. This landing of the taste, what's pace is my enjoyment. Deployment of my senses, no fences, just pure pleasure. No measure can describe. First bite fixes everything. What's bringing is the peace, released through simple pleasure. No measure can describe what's tribal food lovers. Favorite food, all problems pause. One bite in, forgetting flaws. This is my comfort, this suffer disappears here. First bite magic, but tragic how it's simple. This symbol of my peace, released through simple eating.
You know what I be doing, 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 what I be doing now. You know what I be doing, yeah. You know what I be doing, what I be doing, what I be doing, what I be doing, yeah. Used to treat my family, the chicken, the stick, and the budget was easy, but greasy food now costs fortune. This portion of my paycheck gone all along, prices been rising, surprising how much things cost. What's lost is my purchasing power. This hour of ordering food, I'm screwed by inflation shown. I've known that chicken's expensive but intensive, sticker shock. What's rocked is my composure, this closer to just cooking. I'm looking at the bill, what's filled is pure frustration. Chicken prices through the roof, this proof of inflation. Foundation of frustration. Chicken prices killing me, can't you see my paychecks are same, but claimed by rising costs. What's lost is my ability, finally free to complain. But strained is my budget, I'll fudge
fudges on my work, but lurking is the truth. This proof that life's expensive, intensive calculations. These stations of my budget, I'll fudge it, but it's hard. I'm scarred by chicken prices, this crisis of inflation. Family asking for a fried chicken, this sticking to my throat. I'll note the price increase, released is my frustration. Foundation of complaint, I'll paint the picture clearly, but merely it's the truth. This proof of inflation, foundation of my struggle. I'll juggle all expenses, but fences closing in. I've been calculating daily, but mainly just surviving. This thriving seems impossible, but possible through sacrifice. What if prices stay the same? This claim on my wallet, this ballad of expenses. No fences on my spending, but trending is inflation. Foundation of frustration. Yeah. This foundation crumbling, I'm stumbling through budgets. What's fudges everything? This offering of sacrifice. The price is chicken dinner, but thinner is my wallet. I'll call it what it is. It's bliss. A simple meals now feels like luxury. Yeah. Ordering chicken with regret. I've set aside the budget, but fudge. Your family happy, but crappy is the price. This nice meal costs fortune. This portion of my check, I'll wreck my budget monthly, but honestly with choice. This voice of inflation, foundation of my struggle. I'll juggle all the costs. What's lost is my sanity, but family needs chicken. Yeah, foundation of frustration. Chicken prices killing me. Can't you see my paychecks are the same, but claimed by rising costs. What's lost is my ability. Finally free to complain, but strained is my budget. I'll fudge it on my work, but lurking is the truth. This proof that life's expensive, intensive calculations. These stations of my budget, I'll fudge it, but it's hard. I'm scarred by chicken prices. This crisis of inflation. Foundation of frustration. Chicken prices broke me. Yeah, chicken prices broke me.
Yo, you know what it is? Yo, you know what it is? January 1st, downloaded 3 apps. These maps to English fluency before me. I'm exploring every method available. This table of resources is overwhelming, compelling myself to stick with it. I'm committed to English this year. It's clear that I need this skill. I will put in work daily this time. This paradigm, a New Year's resolution. The solution to my language barrier. I'm carrying this commitment forward. No reward without consistent effort. I'm certain that this year's different. This instant gratification ignored. English study commitment. This is it. I'm legit about learning this year. English study commitment. Every day I'll stay consistent with my practice. This adds to my skill set, valuable. Not able to give excuses anymore. At my core I know I need this release from fear of speaking. I'm seeking fluency through practice. This adds up when done daily, not mainly about perfection shown. I've known that practice makes progress. Let's confess my dedication real. How I feel about English changed, rearranged my approach completely. Yo, February's here, still studying. This hovering dedication sustained. I've gained more than I expected. Respecting my commitment to myself, my health, the learning is strong all along. I just needed consistency. Finally understanding that daily practice, this adds up to real fluency. Can't you see my progress growing? This showing of dedication matters. What shatters is my old excuse. No use in procrastinating more. At my core, I'm learning English. What if I had started years ago? This flow of English would be natural, but actual progress starts today. In this way, I'm moving forward. This tour of fluency is my journey, burning desire to communicate. I'll wait no more for perfect timing. I'm grinding through the difficulty, this ability to learn persistent. Resisting urge to quit when hard. I'm scarred from past failed attempts, but these tons of motivation lasting. 6 months deep, I'm conversational. This rational approach to learning. I'm learning fluency through practice. This adds to my confidence daily. Not mainly about being perfect, but direct communication possible. This possible dream becoming real. How I feel about English transformed. I form habits that will last. This past version wouldn't believe I've achieved this level of fluency. Finally free to communicate. English study commitment. Every I'll stay consistent with my practice. This adds to my skill set, valuable. Not able to give excuses anymore. At my core I know I need this release from fear of speaking. New year, new app downloaded. English study, I'm devoted. This is my year of English fluency. Finally free from language barrier. This carrier of dedication shown. I've known all along I could do this. I'm foolish for waiting so long, but strong enough to start today in this way. English study commitment. This investment in myself paying off.
Put effort into everything, but bringing gets no notice. What's focused is my error, this terror of perception. No section sees the good, what's understood is failure. This trailer of my day, in this way I'm defeated. Completed all my tasks, what's asked is overlooked. What's booked is my mistake, what's sake is recognition. This mission of just wanting, not flaunting, just existing. Resisting pure despair, what's shared is my loneliness. No one on my side today, in this way I'm lonely. The only one who sees what's breathes is my effort. No one on my side working, not lurking, just invisible. This visible and failing, not sailing, just existing. Resisting pure collapse. What slaps is recognition, this mission of just wanting, not flaunting, just existing. Resisting pure despair, what's shared is my loneliness. What's blessed will be noticed, just focused on the good. What's understood is nothing, just something about trying, yeah. Every effort goes unseen, what's been my contribution? This fusion disappears, what's clear is just mistake. What's sake is understanding, this landing of the truth. This proof I'm working hard, but scarred by perception. No section sees the good, what's understood is failure. This trailer of my life, no strife in admitting. I'm sitting with my pain, remain unrecognized. What's prized is just notice, yeah. What if someone saw me this rawly working daily? Not mainly just the errors, these terrors of perception. No section sees the good, what's understood is nothing. Just something about trying, not lying, just existing. Resisting pure despair, what's shared is my loneliness. What's blessed will be noticed, just focused on the effort. What's sweated goes unseen, what's been is my reality, yeah, yeah. End of day, still invisible. This palpable loneliness, what's blessed will be noticed. Just focused on the good, what's understood is nothing. Just something about trying, not lying, just existing. Resisting pure collapse, what slaps is recognition. This mission of just wanting, not flaunting, just existing. Resisting pure despair, what's shared is my loneliness. What's blessed will be someone. No one on my side working, not lurking, just invisible. This visible and failing, not sailing, just existing. Resisting pure collapse. Hard work invisible, small mistake memorable. This is my reality, finally free to cry. I'll try to keep going, not showing all my pain, remain unrecognized. What's prized is just notice.
Yeah, this denim jacket's seen better days in these ways. The fading tells the story true. What's new can replicate this, want and feel. What's real is the history in every thread. Instead of buying pre-distressed new denim, I condemn him for faking what time creates naturally. Actually, this jacket's been with me for years, through tears and joy, and everything between the scene of memory stitched in fabric. This magic of authentic wear and tear, I swear nothing beats real vintage fade. Faded denim jacket on my back, this track of memories woven in each thread. Faded denim jacket, one with pride, can't hide the stories that this piece has seen. In between the seams are years of memories. These keys to my past hang on this jacket, I've had it since I was 17 years old. Pure gold, can't match the value of this piece. This piece I feel when wearing something real. How I feel about this jacket can't be bought. I fought to keep it despite the fading. Coffee stain from that late night talk. This walk down memory lane through clothing. I'm noting every mark and every fade. This made the jacket more valuable to me. Can't you see that perfection isn't the goal? This soul in vintage denim is the point. This joint between past and present zone. I've known this jacket longer than most friends. It ends up being my most trusted piece. What if I had bought it new? Wouldn't do the same job as its vintage fade. This made over years of actual wear. I swear new denim can't compete with this. I've missed the point of fashion before, but now more than ever I understand this brand of authenticity matters. What shatters is illusion that new is better. This letter to my younger self says keep it. Patch on the elbow from that fall. I recall the exact moment it happened. This sad line is torn, but I don't care to repair. Would erase part of the story. This glory of imperfection is the beauty. My duty is to wear this till it dies. These ties between me and this jacket strong. All along I've been building history here.
Faded denim jacket, one with pride can't hide the stories that this piece has seen. In between the seams are years of memories. These keys to my past hang on this jacket. I've had it since I was 17 years old. Worn and faded, perfectly aged, every stain a memory page. This is more than just a jacket. I've had it through the best and worst of times. These rhymes can't capture what it means to me. Finally understanding that one beats new. What's true is that fading man's character. This victor of my wardrobe will stay forever. I'll never let go of this denim piece. Yeah, yeah.
She's been here for 30 years, these tears of understanding. This landing at a card, I'll start with my usual, but truthful as a knowing, not showing, just providing. Residing in this corner, what's warmer is a presence. This essence of compassion, no ration, just abundance. What's funded is by kindness, this blindness to my struggles. She juggles countless stories, what's glories are the people. The steeple of the corner, what's warmer is a spirit. Can't hear it, but I'm grateful. Streetcar owner, silent care, what's there is understanding. This landing at a corner, what's warmer is a heart. Streetcar owner, 30 years, these tears of understanding. This landing at a cart, I'll start with my usual, but truthful is a knowing, not showing, just providing. Residing in this corner, what's warmer is a presence. This essence of compassion, no ration, just abundance. What's funded is by kindness, this blindness to my struggles. She juggles countless stories, what's glories are the people. Extra side dish without asking, this tasking of a kindness. What's blindness is a method, this threaded understanding. This landing of connection, no section of transaction, just fraction of compassion. This ration freely given, what's living is a spirit. Can't hear it, but I'm grateful. This playful of a caring, not sharing words but actions. These fractions of a kindness, this blindness to my wallet. What's solid is a heart, I'll start with gratitude. What if she closed tomorrow, this sorrow would be heavy. But levy of a kindness, this blindness to our struggles. She juggles countless stories, what's glories are the people. The steeple of the corner, what's warmer is a presence. This essence of compassion, no ration, just abundance. What's funded is by kindness, this blindness to my struggles. She juggles with such grace, this place would feel empty. 30 years of serving people, the steeple of the corner. What's warmer is a spirit, can't hear it but we know. We'll show this pure devotion, this notion of a calling. Not stalling, just continuing this viewing of her struggles. She juggles with compassion, this ration freely given. What's living is a legacy, finally free to say. In this way she's family, this happily we gather. Streetcar owner, 30 years, these tears of understanding. This landing at a car, I'll start with my usual, but truthful is a knowing. 30 years, same location, silent care, no explanation. This is her devotion, this notion of compassion. Streetcar owner, what's warmer is a spirit. Can't hear it, but we're grateful. This plateful of her kindness.
Top order, wanna say no word.